Goethe-Institut, in collaboration with Siegel Books, brings to its friends and associates contemporary German language literature in English. This series of books has been edited by Naveen Kishore, founder of Siegel Books. The book covers have been designed by Sunandini Banerjee. Goethe-Institut, Max Mueller, Bhavan, Mumbai is pleased to present excerpts from select English translations in the form of short films created by Readings in the Shed. These books and many more are available in Goethe-Institut's free digital library online.
The building was on the western edge of Frankfurt. I had not expected to inherit it. I couldn't even recall the former owner. It had a post-war facade, grubby and expressionless. It probably hadn't been painted since the end of the 50s. The plaster on the front wall consisted of rough, worm-shaped notches. Dirt of the past decades had gathered there and formed black grooves. It was a corner building with a pub and a butcher's shop on the ground floor. By day, a very noisy tram trundled past it at 10-minute intervals, labelled 23 Ruderborgweg. I liked the noise. It soon started to feel familiar. The night's silence, however, seemed artificial. On the evening of that 6th of September, by the time I woke up, it was dark. I had dozed off at the window, my ear pressing up against the glass. It was night outside, but I hadn't seen the darkness coming, nor the rain. For a moment, I was not sure where I was. The window pane was clouded over, everything behind it blurred, with no depth of perception. I had had a bad dream. It had been cold. There had been the smell of snow, and I had seen the birch trunks. Recently, I'd seen them often. Closely planted birch trees with bullet marks. It's the pub owner's children. The backyard is like a mine shaft. It collects sounds, even the slightest whisper. Till I inherited this building, I had never owned anything big, not even a car. I have read through the building's insurance policies, I have pored over the regulations connected to them, but I do not understand all of them. I don't know against which catastrophes the building is protected, so I am alert, always. The flat above the parking spaces is rented to the pub owner's family. They are the oldest tenants in the building. They overheat their flat even in summer. I can see the condensation dripping from the kitchen windows. The wife was sitting at the kitchen table with her knitting. The son was standing by the stove, stirring something in a saucepan. The younger children's bedroom is one floor up, usually untidy. It looks sordid. The wardrobe doors were open, and a swaying lamp cast a dull light across the room. They were girls. They were sitting on the top bunk, a tangle of mangy arms and legs in pajamas. I don't understand why they never wear nightgowns. Were they fighting or protecting one another? No, they were arguing. Their hair was tousled, and the older girl was pressing her shoulder into her younger sister's belly. The younger one had clasped her hands around the neck from behind. Someone's coming. The girls drew apart and both began shouting. A man's hand came into view, a fist, enclosing 2 toothbrushes. It's the pub owner. He was a bulky, black-haired man in his mid-50s with large bags under his eyes. pointed at objects lying around in the room and yelled. Then he walked up to the bunk beds and unfastened his belt buckle. I could almost hear the hissing sound the leather of the belt made as it slid out of the loops. The younger of the two girls glanced outside, but then her glance grew longer, hesitant, as if she had seen me. She turned away and ran to the door, and someone extinguished the light. I must have dozed off again. It's the insomnia. Makes you feel dazed.